Yeah, it's about that time. Tell your friends. We about ready to get this thing going.
Oh, yeah.
I'm inviting Bear fans right now. Not that we want them.
I can throw this football over that mountain.
Stop playing with us.
Stick graphic. Well, never see that again. Won't see that run anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want to do right there. Every single time I have to wait until I see that Penei Sewell catch for a touchdown right there. Welcome one, welcome all. I'm not the host of this show. I got to turn it over to the main man right here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage. He is the master of disaster. He is a guy with only limited football knowledge, but he's going to host anyway. Give it up for main event, Mike.
Thank you, Russ. Thanks for that great introduction. Hello, everyone. It is I, main event Mike, a man living out his dream of being a game show host. And welcome to the NFC North Open Mike Night, brought to you by the main event. Joined, as always, by the maestro, Mr. Russell Wayne, and the West Coast Stat Master, Greg Rice. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, your
Shoot.
video's
I can hear you
glitching out,
now.
Mike.
Hey, there you are.
All right.
There we
Yeah,
are.
I'm joining. Go ahead, take it for a minute, Russ. I'm going to join back in.
Right on. Well, we are doing this thing every single Monday night right here. This is NFC North Open Mic, where you can get your feelings hurt for absolutely free. And if you are a Packer fan or a Lion fan or a Bear fan or a Viking fan, drop a comment into the comments and let us know that you are here. We got Simon in the comments already. Sup, fellas? I was led to believe there was limited football knowledge on this show. Yes, you can guarantee that there is limited football knowledge, and you can join us with your limited football knowledge as well. So, Chad saying good evening. Howdy, gentlemen, from Eric. God, I got
Sean.
knowledge. We got Chad. Chad is in there. What is up, Chad? Let's get ready to roar from Eric. All right. So I think I got through everybody that's right there. Hey, Sean. And then Sean. Hey, how you guys doing? I am going to right here and right now, if you guys want to join the conversation, I am going to throw the link into all of these fantastic places like the NFC North main event, Detroit Lion News, Mike the Bear fan, if you're a Bear fan, Bill the Packer fan, if you're a Packer fan, or the Detroit Lion Villain Squad, and that's how we are doing this. Welcome to the program, Dawn. Welcome to the program, Mike. Can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, and that is a much better setup for you right there. I love that setup right there.
There was a guy in a Green Bay Packers shirt ran into the telephone pole at the corner and knocked out our cable. So,
It's a conspiracy.
but actually, to come to find out, he wasn't just a random drunk. He was actually a team owner.
Oh, Lord.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Fantasy North Open Mic. We got Chad here. He's representing the Lions. How you doing today, Chad?
Good. How about you, man?
Doing good. It's an overload of Lions fans. We need to get some other fan bases in here. What's our first topic today, Russ?
I don't know. The fact that we don't have any other of the fan bases represented, we were just going to talk about some of the other fan bases, but they are not here. So do we have to trash on them? What do we do, Mike? We were talking about these quarterbacks. I mean, this is an ongoing thing. I mean, I know Jared Goff is the best quarterback in this division by far right now, but who's the second best quarterback in the division? What do you think?
Got to be Kirk Cousins. I think Kirk Cousins you could make an argument for Kirk to be the best quarterback in the division. He and Jared Goff, very similar stats, basically the same guy. We said it 100 times, right? And
but unfortunately,
Fields and Jordan Love, it's the what could be. The upside is enormous. So,
Yes.
But unfortunately, right now there are no Viking fans to defend that point. So right now, Kirk Cousins is the best quarterback in the NFC North, undisputed. Really, other than our host right here, no one's going to dispute that on this panel. Are you going to dispute that, West Coast stat master, Greg?
You know, I'll say this: last couple of years, I think you got to give the nod to Kirk Cousins. He's had some really good years. Magical year last year with all those comebacks. But I think at the same time, they're both in the same tier. They're that second tier quarterback who you're kind of waiting to just take the next step. You know, Jared Goff has gotten his team to a Super Bowl before. Kirk Cousins, not so much. But we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, and that's it right there, man. You hurt my feelings right there. And that's what we do here on this show, is we love to have people leaving with some hurt feelings. Oh, and we have another Chad. What's up? What's Chad? What's going on?
First time in the chat. So,
all right,
in the chat or on the show? I mean,
on the show, actually, I should say.
All right, good to have you here.
Represent.
Thanks. The Bears.
There we go.
We can't let all you Lions fans just take up the whole chat. So.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Can I get a timeout a quick second?
Go ahead, Chad.
So when you address and ask a question to Chad, you have to call him Chad O. That way I know that you're not talking to me. Thank you.
Oh, Chad O. Okay.
Whoa.
See, look, Chad. Yeah. Chad O.
We do have some Packer fans in the chats right now. We got Simon's in there.
All right.
Says tell Greg to get some suntan lotion for that dome looking hat out there.
Hot.
Hot?
Yeah.
Hot? Or does that say hat? I don't know. Maybe I can't read it. I don't know. Mate, you're looking hot out there. Pitbull out on the West Coast. West Coast Stat Master.
Pitbull.
Chet says go Pack go. Karen says go Pack go. So they're in the comments. We do have some Packer fans in the comments. But what do you feel, Chad? Do you think that Justin Fields is going to take this step right here? Is he going to become the best quarterback in the North?
That's Chad O.
Chad O. I'm sorry. Chad O.
I'm still not sold.
Thank you.
I think he has the potential. I think he has all the ability that's needed to take that step. It all comes down to whether he can learn to get rid of the ball.
He has all the ability needed, meaning he can read a defense and throw a pass on target.
I should say he has the physical abilities.
There you go.
He has all the physical abilities anybody asks for, and he has the work ethic, which I'm really happy to see in a quarterback. He has that drive. He has that work ethic that you want to root for the kid. But his off-target throws, his penchant for holding the ball, that part's got to be fixed.
And those are fixable things, right?
They're completely coachable.
Would you agree with that, Chado's assessment there, Greg?
Absolutely. Look, like Chado was just saying, look, the physical skill set is there. The kid can make all the throws. He's mobile. He can do everything you want for. It's just for me, and I've spoken to a couple Bears fans about this. I need to see better pocket discipline. When you see, one side of the pocket kind of collapse a little bit or curl in, he's got to maintain pocket discipline and sometimes hang in there and make the tough throws. I don't want to, look at one play necessarily, but that play last year when James Houston blew him up last year, there was only one side of that pocket kind of curling, slightly collapsing, and he just ran out of the pocket and just got blasted by James Houston. If you're a disciplined quarterback, you've got to hang in there, even if it's just for a second or two longer, even if you got to throw the ball away. And I know a lot of Bears fans are looking to see that this year, and with the addition of DJ Moore, I think he has that real wide receiver one threat there. And I think Darnell Mooney as well as Chase Claypool are great compliments.
Yeah. That's a great call out in that particular sack by James Houston. I remember jumping up and down saying, wow, Justin Fields did not expect that guy to close that much ground. You could just tell. He thought he had enough distance there, but Houston just closed it and shut him down. That was a great play by James Houston. So good call out for sure. And as far as Justin Fields goes, the kid is incredible as a weapon. He rushed for over 1,000 yards last year. We saw him throw big touchdown passes at Ohio State. You think that if he can put it together, he could be an elite quarterback, and that's why a lot of projections have him in the top half of the league. I'm not sold myself, but we'll see. DJ Moore could make a huge difference. Chado, what kind of difference do you think DJ Moore is going to make for Justin Fields?
I think DJ Moore is a huge upgrade at number one receiver. And it should give Fields the confidence in that number one guy. One thing I do fear is he's going to try to latch on to him a little bit too much and maybe try to force things his way, which could lead to turnovers as opposed to moving the ball and not moving on to the number 2, number 3 guy, because he latches on to that one guy and goes to him too much. That part, obviously, that may not be an issue, but that's one of my fears, I guess.
Right. Well, DJ Moore's the kind of receiver you can throw to him if he's covered, because he's going to be able to get a 50-50 ball in some situations. So
if Justin will,
I don't think anybody on the Bears
before
that was. Cole Kmet was his best target last year.
Well, Justin, I think too. I watched a lot of games. Like he'd have the inside slant. The throw was be there, but the coverage was tight, and he wouldn't let it go. Mm-hmm. And that's one thing where he just doesn't seem to be comfortable with those tight window throws, which you have to be able to make at this level.
We're going to have a little chat on Chad time here. Chad from Detroit, why don't you go ahead and rip Justin Fields apart for Chado?
Why?
Are you going to show respect too? What a wimp show we've become.
There's major concerns with Fields. because of his inability to be able to hang on for another second and a half. He panics and he runs. He needs to progress more. I've watched him. I watch him 2 times a year for what, 2 years. So I've watched him 4 times. And I see the same thing against the Lions when we weren't even good. He has a tendency to. He's got a strong arm.
Yeah.
Okay? He's not the most accurate, but you can learn accuracy if you practice enough.
No, that's where you're wrong there, Chad. Accuracy is one of those things that they say is the hardest thing to learn.
Yeah.
But it's hard to be accurate when you're running 20 miles an hour.
I don't know about that. Quarterbacks have been doing that forever. I don't know about that. Chad, I have to ask you, Chad, did you steal a car?
I did back in 1977.
Stop playing with us.
I'm proud of you, Chad.
Chad, Justin Fields has shown that he can't be accurate even when he has time. The tape shows that. Okay. And Chado is not running away from that. Okay. But he believes that he has the skill set to get it done. And maybe DJ Moore is the piece that gets it done. What do you think of that, Chado?
But all I said, Michael, was that that you're saying that the guy's only been playing in the league for 2 years, that he can't improve on accuracy, which is a farce.
I think a lot of
and I'm not saying he can't. I'm saying that that's what they point to as one of the hardest things that you can't fix is the accuracy. That's what the scouts say coming out of college on him. You can fix his footwork, you can fix all this, but if you're an inaccurate thrower, that's one of the hardest things to correct. Is what don't shoot the messenger there, Chad.
Sorry to interrupt you, Shadow.
That's all right. He was really accurate coming out of college, but he does have the accuracy abilities. I think right now he's just panicking too much, and it's a head game for him. Right. Hopefully that settles down. Hopefully,
couldn't it be that he played at Ohio where they had NFL caliber receivers and he could throw it into much bigger windows and really help himself and make him look more accurate? Isn't that possible that now he's being exposed now that the windows are smaller, that he isn't pro football accurate?
Oh, I agree. I've been probably his biggest critic, and I've taken more heat from the Bears groups than I care to talk about.
Yeah.
I have been a big critic of Justin Fields. I have not been one of his big backers and whatever. So I'm hoping for the best. We'll see what happens.
Give me a prediction, Chado. How many games do you think the Bears will win? The over-under in Vegas is 7.5.
I have them at 7 and 10.
Okay, so you got the under.
Yes.
Okay, you're about the third Bears fan in a row that's picked the under on their own team. It's good to be a Lions fan these days, even though we've won a damn thing, right?
Yeah.
What you got going in the comments?
All right. Well, the comments. Well, we finally have a Viking fan, and none other than where is the StreamYard link? Gosh, I gotta put it in there again. Gosh, these Viking fans always love to be late to the party, but I don't want them to blame me.
I like
for not putting the link in there and having all these excuses, but at least Jamez shows up for his team.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that. And I like Chado. I like that you showed up for the Bear fans right here. Roy says, I don't see why they didn't pick up Hopkins on a 1-year deal. Use the cap space. I don't know who you're a fan of, but that's pretty much any team in the North.
Yeah.
Right?
Essentially any team in the NFL.
Is Teddy Two Gloves still on the table? I mean,
yeah.
Oh, good. We got John Dorn in here. So
yes.
Oh, there's a Packer backer.
How blessed are we?
I gotta go back out. I'm right back in.
All right.
John Dorn should have Darth Vader
running scared out of the.
Yeah.
No,
no. That was about a second longer than Jordan Love's current highlight film. So we're making progress there. All right. Good to go.
Oh gosh. So I mean, I know that it is the lull of the offseason. It is hard to find topic, but you can always talk about the quarterbacks of the team. And this is such an exciting year for quarterbacks for different reasons. You know, you want to see if Goff can maintain and do another good year. You want to see if Fields can take the next step and use his run to pass deal. We don't know what Jordan Love is, and Kirk Cousins is kind of like Goff too. So it's like, who's going to be the king?
You know, Russ, if I could just double dip real quick. I mean, the way I look at it this season is just my opinion. Some Bears fans won't agree with it, but you and me, Russ, we discussed this, and I think it's good to bring up. Look, I think it's a do or die year for Justin Fields. Either he flashed last year and is going to fall out, kind of like Vince Young and Tim Tebow did, you know what I mean, flashed a little bit and just fell off planet Earth, or he's going to take that next step like Jalen Hurts and Josh Allen did. And I really think that's what it comes down to. I can't stress this enough. Fields wasn't Poles' pick, you know, and I think that means something. It means something in general management across everywhere else, essentially in every sport. So, we'll see.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. I think Chicago set themselves up with having 2 first-round picks next year.
Yeah.
That if Fields fails, they have the ammunition to move up to get their guy.
They do.
Yep.
I think the only reason why he's on their team is so they can fucking tank. That's why he's on the team.
So that those picks will be higher? Is that what you're saying, John?
Welcome to the show, John Dorn. It's always nice to have you on here and an immediate Justin Fields jab. Give us 20 seconds or less on Justin Fields.
Well, there's just way too many problems. I mean, the game is too fast for him, man. It is. You can just tell the game is too fast for him. At college wasn't, but NFL is too fast for him. He gets off his first read too fast, and he waits for his first read to be open. It's like, and the only plays he does is broken plays. That's the only time he throws. When a wide receiver is wide open, you want to throw in tight window. You want to throw in tight windows.
But now with a better offensive line and better offensive weapons, you don't think
I don't want to hear that goddamn garbage. They got Painful for a reason. They got fucking Mooney. They break him up. He's a 1,000-yard rusher. I mean, a receiver, ain't he?
They do have defense now, though. I think they do have an improved defense. So
they do. I'll give you that.
Make a difference.
What they've improved? I mean, linebackers.
That's true, John. Good point.
Tyreek Stevenson's going to be outside cornerback opposite Jalen Johnson.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's just
good pick.
Their
defensive line. They made some signings. They're not great guys, not big splash players, but I still think it's an improvement over what they had last year.
But you're talking about worst defense. I mean, go like third or fourth worst defense, I guess. You know, if you want to call it that.
The Bears were ranked absolutely last year, so they have to be better. They can't get worse.
Are you sure, Bill?
Yeah, I mean, you can't be 33rd when there's only 32 teams, you know.
I mean, you could be. The Lions have been 33rd in a few years that I remember.
I mean, Greg, if it was possible, the Bears would pull it off, but I
don't know. Hey, Jamez, I sent you the damn link. It's been in there. Do you need me to send it again, or are you still running scared?
He's hella running scared.
Welcome to the show, Bill the Packer fan. The evil emperor of the evil empire, and John Dorn is as the part of Darth Vader. Welcome to the show, guys. The Green Bay Packers have Jordan Love in K, ready to go, and I mean, he can't be worse than Justin Fields, right?
All you need is love. Well, everybody sing.
I'm thinking he'd be better than Jared Goff.
Ooh, there he is. How blessed are we?
You think who's gonna be better than Jared Goff?
You like that? Hang on, guys. I gotta take a portable. I'll be back on a minute.
All right.
It's going down.
Jamez from Minnesota Vikings. How are you, Jamez? Welcome to the program tonight. Great to have you.
I'm good, man. What's going on?
Did you hear what I heard, that the reason that the Vikings chose the color purple? Because if you choked for 50 years, you'd be purple too.
I thought it was because they want the closest color to royalty. That's what I thought it was. So this is a
one of
one-two
the two
fan
for
side.
sure.
Maybe that's why Minneapolis native Prince picked purple.
Yeah. What kind of royalty are we talking about? Like Crown Royal royalty, or like what's going on here?
Like coming
Talking
to
about
America royalty.
NFL royalty, goddamn
United into something. I heard your name was
Clean
Sir
up all
Ugly
these
Butt.
flowers.
That's right. We do everything purple around here, man. Vapes, all kind of shit.
Proud of you.
I gotta say, I like purple better than that Honolulu blue.
Do you really?
No, hell no.
I got scared for a second.
So here we
Dwayne.
go. Passionate fans. Who do you think is the most passionate fans? The 33rd team organization released a statement of, they put it into Chat GPT, which of course, as you know, is artificial intelligence, and they said, what's the most ravenous fan base? And the Pittsburgh Steelers came out number 1, and the Green Bay Packers actually came out number 2. Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears round out at number 9 and 10 respectively, and
Okay.
Detroit Lions come in at number 17. So as the Chat GPT artificial intelligence gathers the information and it builds its list, it has decided that the Detroit Lions are the least passionate fan base in the NFC North. So I'll start with Chad, not Chad O, just Chad.
Are you saying most delusional fans?
Chad, tell us, do you think that the Lions warrant to be the 17th lowest rated passionate fan base?
Are you kidding me? Hell no. No way. We are diehard. Lions fans are real. We've sold out on seasons that we've only won a handful of games. No. Ravenous as far as violent? No, actually, we're a good stadium
Not
to go
violent, passionate.
to. We are passionate and non-violent. We're not like Raiders fans. We're passionate.
All right. Bill, the Packer fan, what do you think about Green Bay being voted number 2?
I mean, we are a passionate fan base, 100%.
Agreed.
I mean, we got a whole neighborhood called Titletown. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
We got apartments, condos, whatever you want,
Right.
bars, restaurants.
Yeah. It's not surprising that Pittsburgh and Green Bay are 1 and 2 with a combined 10 Super Bowls.
Yeah, but see, Mike, you gotta remember though, there's 2 different kind of Packer fans. There's Aaron Rodgers fans and there's Packer fans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Touch on something good, Bill. I'm about to hit on that too.
I'm a Packer.
That's
fan.
Go ahead, Greg. Hit
So we're
on that.
clarified, I am a Packer fan, just so we're clear.
You want me to jump in this right now, Mike?
Jump in it, Greg. Give me. What do you think of the Lions at 17 and being last in this division for passionate fans?
I think I'm okay with that. We're a small market team to be ranked in the middle of the NFL. I think that's amazing. Look, man, I've had issues with our fans. I just got into it today on social media about a fan still crying over losing Matt Stafford. Look, our fan base, we all know our team's history, our struggles and such, but essentially due to all that losing and stuff, we have some fans that are, I would say, more players fans that are loyal to the Detroit Lions. I think 17 is a good assessment. We just watched in 2021 our fan base split right down the middle, and essentially all over social media, half the posts were about the Rams and their success. I think 17 might even be a little high, but for the true Detroit Lions fans that have always been team first, that have been through all the struggling, that never openly rooted for another team, hey, my hat's off to you. I'm with you on that.
Yeah,
I mean, a few years back, these groups were fucking dead in Lions fans. There was no Lions fans. There's only a handful. Now
the other half of the posts were about the haul we got in the draft. So,
yeah, but are you sure it wasn't that the Lion fans were just more ghosts? Are you sure you read the article right?
Yeah.
The passionate might have been more ghosts.
Can I get in on this? Can I throw one in on this? Yeah, I think that it's way too high to put the Detroit Lions, because I get disgusted with our fan base when it comes to all this crap. When Matt Stafford left, these Detroit Ram douchebags, all these guys that want to claim like they're still Lion fans, and then you got these guys that have cashed in the SOL Lions fan. Those guys aren't fans, but they will come back over. They will jump over on the bandwagon here in a second. So, but no,
Hey,
I
Russell,
think
do you have
17
anybody
is
in
too
mind?
high for. This is too high. This fan base needs to get its shit together. Right here, these Lion
Agreed.
fans,
Are
get
you
ready.
describing
Get
somebody we
ready,
know?
Lion fan. We need these bandwagon guys to jump back over.
Where
The
they rated,
Packers
Russ?
are rated too high too.
Packers are rated too high at 2.
I live in central Wisconsin, so
Hey, we're
I've
spoiled.
seen
We're
it.
just spoiled little brats.
Is that why you're? Hey, is that why
Well,
you're
that's
walls
why you
green?
are the number one fan base. You guys could have the worst team in the world. You guys would support your team, think you're going to the playoffs and Super Bowl. So I mean,
Well, they think
that
they got
actually is
the
the
best players in
definition
their position, but when they
of
start
being a good
losing-
fan.
Yeah,
I would
but
say
Russell,
Chicago's
you see what,
really good fan base. Those guys could get a third wide receiver, and they would act like it was the best thing that ever happened.
Let me jump in here real quick, guys. First of all, kudos to every one of you. It's July freaking 10th, and we're in here talking about football, and we're representing all 4 teams in this division. So kudos to you guys, man, because we are passionate fans to be here. I don't know what it is like where you're at, but outside it's freaking beautiful outside where I live.
It's fucking hot
I
and
know
humid here.
Yeah, it's nice.
it's beautiful there all the time. So instead, we're blocked up talking about football, talking about how Justin Fields sucks. I mean, it's kudos.
They are who we thought they were.
I think it's quite interesting that all 4 of the teams in our division is in the top half of the league. So that says something. There it is. There's a graphic. If you look at number 17, that's our real good friend Gary. That's Mr. Macho Man.
Man, I could barely
Right
see you guys
there.
down there at 17.
We're coming in hot here talking about Justin Fields sucks, and we got coming from a guy that's got Jordan Love coming in as their starting quarterback this year.
Oh,
That's
no.
Nice. Shots fired.
What if
Shots fired.
Jordan Love?
Sounds like
Which
it's
one of these quarterbacks has the potential to be the next Patrick Mahomes? Only one quarterback in the North has that potential, and that's Jordan Love.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa.
Only one.
I mean, at least
Kirk
my
Cousins,
quarterback
Jared Goff,
can get
Justin
first
Fields,
down.
that ain't their game. Not
What-
to be athletic and playoff.
How many
platform
passes
like that,
has Jordan
from
Love
different
thrown in
arm
his
angles?
first
Only
3-4
Jordan Love has the
seasons?
potential to do that.
I mean,
Damn,
you don't want
are
to
you
talk
drinking?
interceptions and fumbles. I mean,
I mean, I guess we're being technical. We can factor in A's and everything else.
So when are you thinking Hooker's going to start next season?
I hope so. Maybe. I don't know. It depends on how Goff does.
When Hooker
Depends on how
starts,
Goff does
y'all
this
are
year.
fucked.
I don't even know if they'll start being a Lion because the Bears are going to reach out by week 5 or 6 when they feel like
Oh!
Oh no!
Try to make a
draft
trade.
quarterback next year. Let's not twist things, guys.
Yeah, they've got their pick already ready.
We might have to trade Clifford to fucking to the Bears by week.
Yeah, that's what I was
fucking
going to say. Hey, Chad, you throw us a first round pick, we'll throw you.
You keep running Justin Fields like that, and PJ Walker's going to be your starting quarterback.
And I've had that argument with fellow Bears
Yeah.
fans as well.
Well, how good? I mean, I've never heard of this guy. I mean, is he decent or what? PJ Walker. He's just
PJ
awesome.
Walker.
He played in
He's
USFL.
a halfway reliable backup, man.
Yeah, he is. He is.
He's probably the best backup in the North right now.
I'd agree with you on that.
Hey, look at it this way. At least PJ has a connection with DJ Moore.
Very true, Adarian.
That is true.
Very true, Adarian.
Right, Darian, you're not helping out the Packer side.
So, Bill, go tell your defense not to hurt Justin Fields because we don't want to see PJ Walker.
Yeah.
Motherfucking Bears might be a danger, man.
Yeah.
You don't have to hurt him. He'll run and run and run, and then his hamstrings will start to tighten up like they did.
Wow. Who was it that said the best backup in the North is PJ Walker? That just hit me across the face, man.
That would be That's
Crazy. He played in the XFL. He had a cup of coffee in Carolina, played well, engineered a win over on the West Coast. I mean, but that is an interesting point. The backup quarterback position is devoid of talent in the NFC North. One injury on any team
Yes, it
could
is.
really be disastrous.
Yeah.
2023 is certainly going to be an
Oh,
interesting
hell yeah.
year. I want to talk to all the people out there now that are watching. Thank you for watching. Head on over to the YouTube. Be sure to join our groups, NFC North Open Mic and NFC The Huddle. These are groups you can join the conversation.
Oh, there's
Know
that
what
Aaron
I'm
Van
talking
Gogh
about.
that got kicked out
Hey,
of the
Russell,
fucking group.
somebody's looking for you, Russell.
Well, come on, Aaron. Aaron, come on in here and show us how tough you are, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron. Come on.
Those are keyboard tough guys right there. They like to type tough stuff.
Right.
Twitter,
They don't wanna...
Twitter fingers.
Join the group, join the conversation, head over and smash the subscribe button on YouTube. Follow us at the Detroit Lions Villain Squad. For myself, that's a personal plug, sorry. Also, let's move on. What's our next topic, Russ?
What's the next topic? What do you guys want to? I mean, do we want to get into
I got an idea.
Well,
Is it the roast post?
I got an idea. I mean, just a quick go around. It's reported that the Lions have between 24 and 28 million in cap space yet. I mean, really? Are they going to sit on it, or are they going to do something?
Well, some of that has to be allotted for re-signs. I'm not sure who you guys have coming up for contracts after this season, but that's got to be figured in too.
I mean,
let's get into the roast post. All right,
roast post of the week. Let's see this.
You like that? Yeah. The roast post of the week. What did you got? What do you got, Mike? What do you got for the roast post?
Brought to you by the Tom Novins Corporation.
Oh, shit.
There we go, baby.
Our new sponsor, the Tom Novins Corporation, and his weekly audits of the groups.
Yes.
Show us our nominees for the roast post of the week, Russ.
I don't know if there's nominees here, but I thought are we gonna? I have the winner. I have the winner.
This guy should be in it for sure.
Is that the winner, Aaron?
We'll see the winner. There it is. It is by Adam Wolf, who says Ryan Bunch if he were a Bears fan. Justin Fields is basically the Flash, but he can throw the football too.
Oh, I like it. Shots fired, Ryan.
Come on, man. Is that the Homer post of the week? Is that kind of go on both of those?
I love that post.
So do I.
Magical. Jamez, what do you think of that post? Is Adam Wolf right on the money?
One homer to another.
No, I'm not. Now, don't get me wrong. Ryan Bunch, he's definitely a Packer homer, but I couldn't see him going that far. I don't know if he's going that far. I think Adam dialed him up real nice there.
Well, you notice that Bear Mafia always puts out fake news. They do. Every post is fake news.
They're more than welcome to come on here too.
Talk. It's not fake news. Stop with the conspiracy theories, man. Come out of the basement. It's safe. You can come out, John. You can use that piece of paper that makes you an owner of the team and get a better.
Yes, you can.
That's the fucking toilet paper, huh?
There was a roast in one of the groups this week. Oh, and here's the Tom Novins. 100% of the fan base know what having a 1,000-yard wide receiver means. And everyone passed except for Green Bay. Bill, do you want to address this?
Remember, the last time Hubert made one of these, and Rashad Gary was trash.
Oh, no.
And how did that end up?
It was what?
And a Rashawn Gary injury.
How did that
He cursed you. He cursed you, Bill.
Part of the ongoing audit effort. Numerous anecdotes from Packer fans about not having a 1,000-yard wide receiver on the roster. Watson got 80% of the way there.
I like number 2. I'm gonna go with number 2. Well, Bears don't have a 1,000-yard guy either.
Yeah.
How many yards did Moore have last year?
888.
Well, he's getting close. So we're 88%. We're a little bit ahead of Watson,
buddy. And you don't want to know what he was ranked in T-F either. We won't.
I know. 2 years ago, Mooney had 1,000 yards though.
Yeah, and if my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle.
Well, Roger Miller made a song
What?
about that.
Should we read that one out there, Mike? Because it said non-homer. The corporate has completed an audit showing the Kittens trophy case hasn't been opened since 1957. And upon a very thorough investigation and analysis, the dust confirms and finding follow-up analysis that is 99.9% of the fan base's delusional homer clowns and have a football IQ of a rotten grapefruit.
Is this a Jeopardy question?
Nice. Yeah.
Who is Chemez?
You do not have to answer in the form of a question here on the NFC North Open Mic, but you can put in your question or comment below if you're out there watching. We appreciate you putting it in. We'll kick it around this panel of knuckleheads and see if we can come up with something salient for you.
And hopefully it's something better than that.
Hey, Doug, welcome back to the show. It's great to have you. I know you're a Packer fan. Do you think it's an issue that you don't have a 1,000-yard receiver on your team for Jordan Love to throw to?
Negative.
He's just leaving it. He dropped the mic after negative. Man, it's win or bust. Let's go.
We can come back to this question at the end of the season.
Yeah, I think 100% Watts is going to be a 1,000-yard receiver.
Will be too, bro.
Yeah, Dobbs might be. I like Dobbs.
Nah, Billy, I ain't getting too, goddammit.
That Jordan Love, his main target is Dobbs so far. That's his main target. So.
It's good. Good route runner. Good player.
Yeah.
They're going to utilize the tight
I
end.
don't know. Fucking Fury's been hitting the gym. He gained weight. I like that. Fury actually better than Dobbs. Thank you.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, you think Torrey might find himself to like wide receiver 3, maybe? Okay.
Jaden Reed's a hell of a ball player. We get to see him up here a lot when he was with Michigan State, and I think that was a great pick. He could end up being the starting slot receiver day one.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Exactly where we're going to have him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to have an open competition over there.
Right, we got the youngest fucking receiving core fucking in the league right now.
Yeah.
Whoa, you have to back that one up, John.
DC.
Right on. So, Jamez, do you think the Minnesota Vikings will be able to win all those close games again if it comes down to that?
Nope.
Defense can
Hell yeah, I do. Now, give or take. If you want to be logical, we could two or three could not go our way. So instead of 13, we might end up with 10 or 11.
Right, that's feasible. I mean, your offense is going to be high powered, and if the defense does suck again, you guys had a sucky defense last year. So
yeah, we better figure it out.
And Justin Jefferson never had.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Mike. I would rather end up with 9 wins
nice.
than to go through all that again. Sitting on my edge of the seat for the goddamn game.
Where did you get a high-powered offense? Like, where did you come up with that?
Any offense ranked in the top 6 is high-powered, motherfucker. You're gonna be in the 20s. Your offense gonna be in the 20s, motherfucker.
His numbers have been exposed. You don't have a running back. No one's gonna respect.
Dude, y'all been saying that about Jefferson for 3 years, man. Y'all been saying that about Jefferson for 3 years, Bill. Hey, hold on. Each year you guys say Jefferson's gonna have a down year. He does better, man.
Jefferson never had over 50 yards since Alexander's come down.
Each year you guys say he's gonna have a down year. He has a better year. Each year, man.
He's the only guy that got to cover this year.
Yeah, but now you don't got Cook. They don't have to fucking go to the
Dude, you've given me reasons. You've given me reasons on why he's going to underperform for 3 years now. You've given me reasons. All those reasons have failed, bro. All those reasons have failed.
You won the division last year.
So basically, you're going to throw shit on the wall until it sticks.
That's what Minnesota's doing with their defense. Yes.
Oh, this is a good. This is a nice one right here. I got a couple of bets going on this right here.
Yep.
All right. Shoot it, Mike.
Well, Glenn's got a lot more to work with than Brian Flores does.
Same.
Agreed.
Which BC will roster a better defense? This isn't even fair. I mean, honestly, the question could be which one will do better with what they have.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, obviously, up and down the roster, Minnesota's lost 6 starters on defense, so it's going to be hard for them to match up in this particular arena.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Greg
If
Rice?
Flores, oh my bad. If Flores, if he were to do this, if Flores were to pull this off, Aaron Glenn should be searching for a new job next year.
Agreed, wholeheartedly.
That's legit.
Yeah.
Honestly, the reason I made this graphic in the first place was the fact that Aaron Glenn has a lot to prove too. I mean,
absolutely,
we can say all we want about all these great guys that we got on the defense, the 29th ranked defense guys. Like Aaron Glenn's got some shit to prove too with talent. And maybe I should have put Joe Barry on there too from the Green Bay Packers. Maybe it should be Glenn versus Barry instead. Let's spark a defensive coordinator conversation. Let's kick that one around. I can't read that. I can't read it.
He said Mr. Fox Sports lies worse than the emails I get saying that there are milfs in the area that want to fuck me. Dude, where did I lie at?
You're doing great, Chemez.
Nobody's buying what you're saying, Chemez. Nobody's buying it, buddy.
That dude's hilarious, man.
I'm just so glad it's not just me that gets those emails.
No, but that is fair, Russell. That is fair with Aaron Glenn because you got to think he still has to field the right players and he has to put them together. Man, that's a lot of egos. You got to put them guys together. They still got to gel, man.
I think all 4 teams have a lot to prove at defensive coordinator, to be honest with you.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think all 4 teams have, to prove on both sides of the ball, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
This division is actually wide open. As much as we sit
Agreed.
to each other, any of us could win it next year.
Yeah,
I agree.
Well, the NFC is wide open too.
I mean, the Lions have the edge, of course, but I mean, really, it's anybody's division.
I agree.
Yeah, it's football, guys.
Either Chad has a question or he's at a Baptist revival.
He's
receiving the Holy Spirit. What is your question?
I believe we gave AG everything he wanted and asked for, and we did. We totally improved our secondary, like at least 50%, at least. And I do believe Spielman had everything to do with us drafting Jack Campbell at 18. I totally believe that. I mean, it's not out there, but
fake.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good take. Aaron Glenn definitely has more to use this year than he did last year. But, let's face it, man, the first 7 games of the year, it was bad. I mean, Miami made us look really bad. That secondary got shredded. So he better put up this year now that they've improved. A lot like Justin Fields. Now we've given you some offensive line. We've given you some weapons. It's prove it now.
Absolutely.
Russ, what else we got in the comments?
We have Eric Sean says Minnesota offensive line is worse this year. Cousins is going to get sacked like Idaho potatoes. Okay.
Dude, hold on. Wait a second. Let's stop there. How is the offensive line worse, dude? If anything, they're better. The line was ranked as good as they were for the last 10 years last year, dude. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
they were top 7 line last year, man.
I think Fox lying again.
Pretty good.
Go ahead, John Dorn.
I think he's lying again, Fox Sports.
Yeah, I must be lying again.
Oh my gosh, he
said Packers have a defense, but they couldn't score in a whorehouse during Fleet Week.
Well,
that's some highbrow comedy there, Eric. Thank you.
What the hell?
For his defaults, he was 6 for 40. That's how bad Aaron Rodgers was last year. Our offense was fucking terrible because.
Oh, dude, Eric Sean, you came in, dude. That's awesome. You want a seat in here? If there's not enough room, I'll move. Come on in, dude.
Yeah, he seems like a know-it-all. He said, Cousins going to get sacked like Idaho potatoes.
Come on, that's pretty good.
That was nice, actually. We might have to get him on here. He seems like a live wire. He seems like a Coach Darcy with knowledge. Darcy Mobile with knowledge.
As they do have purple potatoes.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a wise guy here.
All right. All right.
Yeah, wise guy, eh?
So here it is,
Oh,
July the 10th, and it's beautiful outside. We're all here talking football. I appreciate each one of you. It's going to be one hell of a season. First game of the year is Lions, Kansas City, and that's September 7th. Well, I want to run it around the panel before we sign off here. We'll start with I want to hear the not Lion takes. Bill, who do you think wins that game? It's 6.5 is what I want to know. Do you think the Lions cover 6.5 on opening day against KC?
Can I ask you a question first? Have you been drinking?
Routinely. I'm a Lions fan. You don't need
He
to.
said routinely.
They're not beating the Chiefs during their ring ceremony. Hell no.
What about the 6.5 points, though? I mean, what do you like?
It might be a close game. I don't know. I think they'll win by more than 6.
Okay. Bill says take it. What do you think, Jamez?
I got the Lions putting up a pretty good fight in that, but man, I think KC opening day, just the fact that they haven't had the chance to have all these new guys together, man, I got the Chiefs by about a good 10 to 13 points that day.
Again, the over. Chado from the Bears. Tell me, Chado, where should I put my money? Should I take the 6.5 points or should I give them up?
No, it's going to be Kansas City on the over. They're going to come out like a lightning rod. I have a feeling they tend to start out strong.
All right, we're going to call on A-Dub now, and there's going to be a brief moment of silence for Aaron Rodgers' career. A-Dub, where should I put my money? Should I take the 6.5 with the Lions against KC?
Honestly, I got KC winning that game, but not by much. Like, it is hard to bet against Patrick Mahomes given the way he can bounce back from any kind of downslide. But the thing is, I don't see where Kansas City lost much to where they could struggle with their first game going in. So, yeah, I got KC with this one.
Oh, man, I love it. You know how many people are wrong all the time? The fact that you guys are all picking is just telling me I got to take the Lions in the 6.5. John Dorn, you're going to be the last one I hear from before I go to the homers. Tell me, should I take the 6.5 against Kansas City?
Well, definitely. The fucking Lions are going to win by 10.
Whoa! John Dorn! Oh, I'm really scared.
You see, I'm always wrong.
I know
That's
you
why I
think
got
the
to
Lions
think
are
it
going
that
to
way
win this
because
game
I'm
outright,
always
right?
wrong.
Russ, you think the Lions are going to win the game outright, the first game of the year in the NFL?
Well, stop doing that. You're not allowed to ask me a different question than you asked every other fucking person on the panel. Yes, I think they're going to cover the 6.5 points.
Okay. Chad, finally, you get to be the last one. Lions, Kansas City, 6.5. What do you got?
I got the league's going to get exactly what they want. A shootout. There's going to be 60 to 80 points scored. They're going to get what they want, and the Lions have a chance to win. Am I going to say the Lions are going to win? No. Sorry, Mike. I can't say they will. I think they're going to lose. They will cover the 6.5, though.
Playoffs.
Okay. So all the Lions fans think we cover. All the non-Lions fans think we don't cover.
Wait a minute. John Dorn picked us to win by 10.
Oh, yeah. John Dorn picked us. That's right. That's the real scary part. Good call.
Yeah, that's the scary part.
Before we let him go, what do we want to know about, Russ? Where are we broadcasting? Who do we need to thank?
Well, we need to thank, starting with the NFC North Open Mic. That's the official page for all of the smack talking Detroit Lions news. We want to thank Mike the Bear fan. If you're a Bear fan, go follow Mike the Bear fan. If you're a Packer fan, go follow Bill the Packer fan. If you're a Lion fan, come follow Detroit Lion Villain Squad or Detroit Lion News. Subscribe to the YouTube channels, because that's really what makes this engine run is, people actually coming out on July 10th in the middle of the summer to talk about football. Do you know why we talk about football in summer? Because we don't give a crap about baseball. We don't give a crap about basketball or golf or croquet or whatever the hell else you guys do out there.
Badminton.
We are the diehard football fans.
That's right.
Well,
for this panel of knuckleheads and the maestro, Russell Wayne, I am Main Event Mike saying thanks for being with us. We'll be back again next Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Next Monday.
For all the Lions fans, it will be the Main Event podcast show going live on August 17th and every Thursday at 7 p.m. So for Russell Wayne, I'm Main Event Mike. God bless each and every one of you. Peace out.
Later.
Later.